Welcome to another beginner series here. This one we're going to discuss being a governor. Let's say you're in a new zone, you've managed to grab the monument, and you are the R5 of your guild. So we use mine that I'm currently in right now as an example. And you are the R5, and you have managed to capture the monument, and you are now the governor. If you go to your zone information here, go to government. Look at that, governor. So being the governor, you get attack plus 5%, total defense plus 5, total health plus 5. All very good things to have. You also get control of all the hats. Where are you going to give them out? All good, all bad ones. So title, level 2 title, the interior and the war minister hats, those are yours to give out. So if you have these hats on, you can give level 3 into the reds as well. So you can't change interior or war minister hats, only as governor. So obviously level 1 titles. So some of the simple responsibilities are the hats. You, like I said, you gain having your title, the governor. If you go and look at the monument, couple options there for you as well. So as you can see, it shows you get control of the flag. If you click on this, you can alter the flag if you wanted to change it depending on where you're from. My guild is mixed, so I thought it'd be nice and just use kind of a middle of the road flag there for everybody. I could, because I'm American, I could change it to that if I wanted to. So many other flags that you can choose from, up to you. Obviously they don't have every country flag in there, but they do have a lot. So you also can change the zone announcement here. If you click on that, you could type in whatever you want to type in, hit OK, and it'll post it. If you are government, you can click on this. It tells you all the titles, like I said, but you also can dole out taxes. So if you, every reset, 0-100 UTC time, you get right here it says, so UTC each day the governor can receive revive a tax. Oh, that's interesting. I should say receive a tax equivalent to 2.5% of the cash gathered. So basically you could say you want to give it out to these other ones as well. Go like this, and 26 for the governor, 37, just one. You could say 10% to everybody. It's however you want to do it. Everybody's different about it. Last governor had it like this. I just left it like this myself, but it is what it is. But you can do that kind of stuff. Also, you get an overview of the zone. Zone power total, all bases, all guilds, everybody is 7.16 billion. Yesterday was 7.05, so it's nice. It does show you an increase rate. Some of the older zones, when they're playing their melees and things, I would assume that their growth would be much larger, but this is ours currently. Also nice because it does show you the remaining resources everywhere. So you do get to see, cash is always the low, food is always the high, and then the other ones usually are somewhere around each other based on what everybody's gathering. In our zone, for whatever reason, the way we're setting up everything, we cannot keep up with our steel. I think a lot of us are tank defense and helicopter defense, so we're always trying to build up our defense units, and our steel is always the worst. So you can see our steel numbers are different. So here you can see all the different guilds. As a governor, you could decide to reach out to one of them directly, to the leader. It's up to you. All these different ones here. We actually don't have a whole bunch, surprisingly, in this one. When you're clicking on different members, you can choose their hat, just like if you had minister hats. If you click on them, you can click on this here and choose who's going to get the different hats, good and bad. You can also cancel a title if somebody has one and you wanted to, let's see, somebody around here. So for instance, he has a title. I could cancel his title if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep it. So the one thing I wanted everybody to know, that being a governor does not give you special circumstances. You can't go here and look at the zone information, go to government, for instance, which, by the way, your taxes and overview and privileges. Well, privileges, sorry, I've got to show you this real quick. Each of the good hats, you can edit how they can do. So sending zone mails, edit the announcements, things like that. So any of the good hats can do that. But typically, when I'm governing, I usually only allow zone mails from the level 2 hats. But you don't get to click on a base, for instance, and see anything more than anybody else. I can't click on anything and, see where they are. I mean, I can do everything normal like everybody else, but I can't go and look at where they actually are. So there's nothing fancy about having government in the sense that you can see beyond what everybody else can see. You can't. So being governor is, just being the R5 of the entire zone, which, can be good and bad. Definitely, if you look at, oops, not that, sorry, click here. Having this total attack +5, total defense +5, total health plus, that's very good. But, you do have the headache of dealing with everybody else. Also, when you're looking at the monument, for instance, every 3 days, you have to support, maintain, and hold the monument, adding troops in here so that nobody else will take it from you. You do get this fancy nuke, which, by the way, has just gotten a fancy update on it. So let's see if they've updated here. Terrorists will be cleared. Food on the base will be cleared unless you have the anti-radiation barn. Food production will be reduced 80% for 3 hours. Not cool. Capture commanders will be released. If the nuclear strike is in the restricted area, base will be randomly teleported. Breaching the city walls. That's something new that's coming, I think. Damage 20% max of units in base regardless of peace shield. So that's new. 5 and 6 are new. So, future technology, not available yet. So, it looks like they have more coming. But, let's click here. So, here's the damage just so it's understood. If you do multiple nukes in the same places, 20, 15, 10, and 1. Alright. This does garage all types of troops, T5s included. This also will fill your garages, and if you fill them as there's more nukes coming and you don't have the garage space, then you will unfortunately lose those troops. So nuclear bombs now actually have some damage that they can do. So good things to know. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I did forget. Claim domain, no government. You have to occupy for 6 hours. That is one thing. If you're in wartime and somebody comes along and changes, takes monument from you, the 6-hour clock begins all over again. Just trying to see here. That's about it. So you got your max capacity, never changes. Yeah. So we can get into more of the details of wartime when it comes to the monument, but as of right now, that's it. You get a pretty nice building here. And like I said, there are some cool benefits that come along with being a governor and having that fancy hat on you. But it does not give you complete access to know where people are, to know what's going on. You still see and look at everything the same as everybody else. Your R5 maybe give you a little better advantage, but as of right now, this is what you get. So I hope that helps you understand a little more about being a governor. And if you have any questions, please comment below. As always, please subscribe to the channel and give me a like to the video if you appreciate it. Other than that, thank you very much.